So this is sad. I believe strongly in the powers of the youth, the power and the strength and the courage of the youth. I believe that without the active involvement of the youth, the Nigerian youth, and the allowance of them by the Nigerian government into the affairs and the governance of Nigeria, the problems that we face may never be rectified. And the youth are you and I. Are you and I. The one step we can take in ensuring a peaceful and a prosperous country is by trying to build a stable and meaningful democracy in Nigeria through unity. Let's leave this idea of a separator or confederate. Listen, it won't work. It can't work. Get over it. Let's come together. Build a stable. It doesn't have to be a perfect democracy. A stable democracy through unity. We can all start by going to Nigeria, in January to vote. There's an election coming up in Nigeria in 2011. I don't know how many of you know there's an election going on in Nigeria. Okay, some do. That's good. We should go out there en masse and vote. Because elections are rigged as a result of leftover ballot papers. There's no one special treat to why elections, how elections are rigged. Elections are rigged as a result of leftover ballot papers. So you have a situation where a resident electoral commissioner knows that in his district, we're not going to come out and vote. So he's just chilling. At the end of the day, he personally fills out the ballot paper. Sometimes they use names like Mike Tyson, Lauryn Hill. I don't know Nigerian that goes by the name Lauryn Hill. They fill out these papers to favor a politician, that may help, giving them some sort of bribe. And then when the result goes in their favor, we start shouting, oh my Lord, how did that happen? That shouldn't have happened. How did that corrupt guy, how did he win this election? We get mad. This is something almost that many Nigerians love to do. We just want to complain and complain and complain. Go out and vote. If you don't have a Nigerian passport, you're Nigerian. Go get your Nigerian. They don't even, it's not like, Canada or the United States. They don't question you. Are you Nigerian? Where do your parents come from? Yeah. Take your passport. Let's go register to vote, please. Please. We can talk all day, but if we don't take steps, towards trying to actualize this, this discussion we're having, the problems will never be rectified. Go out and vote. If we go out en masse and fill out these ballot papers as much as we can, what we'll find? We'll find that there becomes little or no ballot papers left, to be used for rigging. So that's a start towards building a stable democracy in Nigeria. When you leave the ballot papers, those leftover ballot papers are what they use to rig the elections. Let's go out and vote. I'd love to see some of you guys there in Nigeria. Please, come out. We love to go to Dominican Republic and go to Cuba and go to Australia and wear bikini and boxers ad and all that stuff. There are beaches in Nigeria. You can have. How many people here have been to Nigeria? Nigeria's a fun place, man. They ball hard. Let's just go. Take the opportunity. Even if for only 3 days or 4 days, just go and vote. Vote for the man that you think, maybe he's the best man for the job. He doesn't have to be the perfect man for the job, but it's a start. And please, let's start wearing our traditional attires when we go out to places, even to the clubs. And I was proud, and I'm proud of you guys, man. Like when I saw you guys yesterday, I almost had tears. I'm like, wow, these guys, man. You guys are so formidable. The cooperation, the togetherness here is remarkable. I've seen guys rocking their native attires, bowing like, if you don't give a I'm like, yeah, that's what's up. Because trust me, there's one person that's a non-Nigerian that's there watching like, wow, this is interesting. We gotta be proud of our country and our culture. We have to be. Please, guys, please. I don't want to say I'm tired. I'm still young. I'm 29, so I got decades. I won't stop talking. If you see me in Australia, in Austria, in the protests, I love doing all this stuff. You see the cops dragging me, like, freedom, freedom. Someone's got to do it. My dad used to say before he died, what do you want to be remembered for? Have you asked yourself that question? There are going to be many billionaires in your time, man. So even if you are a billionaire, when you die, what happens? It's the truth. What do we want to be remembered for? Because if we do this, history will remember us, and history will pay us. History pays big time. It pays the generation and the generations and generations after. Let's come out immediately after the Nigerian general elections. Let's come out, let's hold hands together. Let's march. I'm in talks with people in Europe, Asia. I'm trying to get the Nigerian government and some of our leaders to come out and hold hands with us. Yeah, you might be holding hands with one corrupt leader. In your mind, you want to just grab you just want to stick a dagger in like. But we got to show the world, because we are a reflection of the current state of our country. If your country is messed up, it's the same eyes people are going to look at you by. The only way we can get an iota of respect from those who are non-Nigerians, or those who are not Africans, is by first of all showing that we take pride in who we are as Nigerians, as Igbo. Igbo kwenu!
Hey.
Igbo kwenu!
Hey.
Kwez wenu!
Hey.
Take pride. Let's be proud of our culture. But let's think as a collective whole. We're the Igbo, we're the Yorubas. It's all these ethnic groups that make up this country called Nigeria. We can't separate Nigeria. We just got to move forward. Let's unite together. Y'all could visit my website, www.youthforchange.com or www.nigerianyouthforchange.com. Just to follow me, read some of my articles, watch some of my videos, and let's start brainstorming and trying to proffer solutions, to the problems that we face in Nigeria. Let's try to fix this problem. It's the only way we can get out of this mess. It's the only way we can earn back our respect. We have lost our respect. Trust me. If you guys don't see it, trust me. People say it a lot behind closed doors. You might have all the money in the world, but the fact that you're a Nigerian, your respect is gone. Your dignity is gone. So we have to take it back. Let's demand it. We can't just sit there like, oh, please give us. No, let's take it by force. It's the only way we can do it. So in rounding up, and if you remember in my earlier remarks, I had asked for those who wanted a divided Nigeria and those who didn't want to, and we got almost equal hands raised up. And for me personally, I'm strongly for a unified Nigeria, and I'm going to demonstrate why. And for this demonstration, I would need a volunteer from the audience. So if someone can please come help me volunteer. If you come. Sorry guys, I have to do this, but I stole your pamphlet. Let's see if you can grip this. This is a divided Nigeria. This is a Nigeria that will never see progress. This is a Nigerian we must be. This is a Nigerian we must be. We are a country that is blessed with a unique cultural sorry. We're a country that is blessed with a unique culture. We are blessed with a unique cultural propinquity. We are blessed with the human resources. We are blessed with good health, with strength. We are blessed with an abundance of natural and mineral resources. Dye, gold, we have all this. And yes, oil. If we can try to fix this country, if we can try to stabilize this country, Nigeria will be one of the greatest countries on earth. I can guarantee you. Let's start in our own way. Let's be proud. For those who have businesses, maybe here or overseas, please try to set up branches in Nigeria, because what you're doing is not only creating jobs for Nigerians, you're helping to boost the Nigerian economy. Please. Let's start thinking about Nigeria, and let's start thinking about what we can do to change the country. I don't have to do this. I'm not getting paid for this. But someone has to do it. Someone has to stand up and do it. And it's so simple, it can be done. That's how simple this is. It can be done. It's a project that can be completed. We can do it. It worked in the United States. It worked in Canada. And yes, Ghana. It worked in Ghana. How many here have been to Ghana? Ghana's a beautiful country now. We're flocking to Ghana now. There's an influx of Nigerians going into Ghana. Ghana wasn't like this years ago. But here you see a people who have decided to put differences aside and say, you know what? Like Aristotle would say, the community is prior to the individual. Please, let's do it, man. I don't know if to shout or to yell or to cry. It's us. Nobody else. It's us. The onus is on us to fix the country. So, before I leave, I just want to say this. The building process in Nigeria has begun. Now, let us go out there and finish this job. Okay? Thank you, guys.
Thank you.